Good afternoon, I'm Jess De Los Santos and this is One News Now. 4 people have been recorded dead while 60 have been injured following the strong earthquake in Luzon this morning. The Interior Department reports that out of the 4 fatalities, 2 were from Benguet, 1 from Abra and another from Mountain Province. 44 out of the 60 recorded injured persons came from Abra. The ILG Secretary Benhur Abalos said 15 provinces and 15 cities have been affected by the earthquake. Some roads are closed and power is out in some parts of Abra, which was the epicenter of the quake. 4 people have been recorded dead while 60 have been injured following the strong earthquake in Luzon this morning. The Interior Department reports that out of the 4 fatalities, again, we were able to report that earlier, we have 4 fatalities, 2 are from Benguet and another one from Abra. Now this time, let's move on to other stories here, particularly on this one. President Bongbong Marcos saying that declaring a state of calamity is not yet needed for now. Now, in his press briefing today, President Marcos said that a state of calamity is only declared once 3 regions in the country are affected. Marcos Jr. added that he will stay away from earthquake-affected areas today to let local officials do their work. Instead, the president said he will schedule his visit tomorrow.
It has been my experience as governor, it has been my experience in Yolanda, that when the national officers come to the affected areas, immediately ginugulo lang namin yung trabaho ng mga lokal. Yung halimbawa, pupunta ako doon, maghahanap pa ako ng pulis para pag-secure. Kailangan ako i-meeting ng mga local officials. Marami silang ginagawa. So I said, let them do their work. Let us wait for them to tell us what is going to be, what the true situation is.
More on the Abra earthquake as we get the latest from the local disaster risk reduction management team. We have Ferdinand Balaoaz of the Buklok Abra DRRMO with us over the phone. Good afternoon. Ferdinand, do we have an initial assessment on the extent of the damage? Ferdinand? Okay, we seem to be having some technical difficulties here trying to reach Ferdinand. It is, according to him, at least before we went on air, they are experiencing a bit of rain there in Abra, at least affecting our connection with them. We'll try to connect with them again later on. But for now, we're going to go for a short break. Stay with us here on One News Now. And you're still watching One News Now. I'm Jess De Los Santos. PHIVOLCS clarifies that the fault that caused the magnitude 7 quake in Abra is not the same fault that rocked Luzon in 1990. PHIVOLCS Director Renato Celudum says movement in the Abra River Fault most likely caused the shaking today. He noted that this is far from the Digdig Fault, which caused the deadly earthquake back in 1990.
Defined naman itong fault na to, kaya isa sa mga active faults na tinitingnan natin na posibleng magdulot ng malalakas na lindol. Historically, walang recent na major earthquake. Identified po ito, no? Na isang earthquake generator na pwedeng magpakawala ng isang malakas na lindol.
Meanwhile, state seismologists assured the public that the quake poses no tsunami threat, but Celudum noted that unusual sea disturbances are possible due to land movement. One power generation plant has yet to resume normal operation following the magnitude 7 earthquake. As of 11 a.m., the Energy Department said all plants are under normal operations except for Headcore hydro plants in Mountain Province that went on outage. Services have also yet to be fully restored in the Bacnotan-Bulala line in La Union. The DOE added that parts of Pangasinan, Benguet, Tarlac, and Abra also experienced power interruptions, but the lines were immediately restored. Meanwhile, power lines and facilities serving Metro Manila are normal and intact. Meanwhile, the magnitude 7 earthquake did not cause any major damage to airports. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, though, reported minor cracks in some facilities of Baguio Airport. The agency said all commercial airports have resumed operations but are still being monitored due to possible aftershocks. And there's a quick look at today's other top stories. The Sandigan Bayan partially reverses its 2019 ruling that the Marcos family did not need to return their 200 billion peso ill-gotten wealth. The 4th Division of the Anti-Graft Court ruled on the government's appeal. The Marcoses will only get to keep 4 properties. The Health Department expands the rollout of COVID-19 booster shots for people aged 50 and up and individuals with comorbidities aged 18 to 49. And Petrogas finally breaks through the PVL Invitational Conference after beating the semifinals bound Signal, while Army is assured of a playoff for a Final Four ticket after beating Cheritigo in straight sets. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Jess De Los Santos. We are One News.